Hey guys, guess what? I bought more slime, worst rated ones. Why? Because you just gotta give chances more often. You don't really have to though. Just because it has bad reviews, it doesn't mean that it's bad, okay? I did a video like this before and many of you seem to enjoy that one. I type in slime on Amazon and then I go click on filter, scroll all the way down, click on 1 star and up, and then it'll filter out only slimes that are 1 star and up. I pick out the ones that I want, add them to my cart, and wait for them to come to me. Starting off with the first slime, so this is a Fishtail slime 2-pack ice crystal slime mermaid mud with fishbowl beads as a stress relief toy scented sludge toy for kids and adults. Who needs commas? We don't know though. For both, it cost $11.99, so about $6 each. From observing the pictures, it looks like I will be getting a mermaid charm for both of them. This has a rating of 3.2 stars out of 5, so about average. Not too good, but not too bad. Right in the middle. Right off the bat, I already see a negative review, and this person says that the slime was very stiff and impossible to play with. The slime was also not even clear. The beads also fell out super easily. There was also some separation in the container, and a gross liquid sat at the bottom while the top layer was super stiff. I even tried to fix it, but nothing worked. I also did not receive either of the charms. Very disappointing. So that doesn't sound too good at all, but you can see that this review is for style A and I bought style B, but it's still under the same seller. That tells me something, and that's not a good thing. More negative reviews, and this one is for style B. They said that I love the look of this product, but it didn't stretch at all and it got really foggy very fast. And another one, it is very a hard texture and has lots of fallout. So it seems like the common things between these reviews is it has a lot of fallout and it's not stretchy. Upon opening this product, I was pleased already because both of the slimes were bubble wrapped and in a tight fitted box, so nothing would move and nothing would leak. Starting off with the red one, this slime was absolutely beautiful. It was so clear, it's just so satisfying to look at. Also included a mermaid charm, so that's good. It's just all unicorns and rainbows and nothing could ruin this moment for me right now. Until this happens. You might or might not think that this would happen to the second slime. It happened to the second slime. Also, I noticed it wasn't filled to the top. Both of these slimes were unscented. Something I noticed is this gold speck of something, whatever it may be, in the slime. I don't know what that is, but that is some cross-contamination happening, and that's not a good sign. Also, I want to say that the slime does rip if I stretch it fast. This is just sad to me because these two slimes have so much potential. They're just absolutely gorgeous slimes. The bead fallout really ruined it for me. I do think it deserves the rating that it got. Let's move on to the second slime. So from the title and the picture, very attractive picture by the way, this is a blueberry fluffy slime. Something I noticed with these titles is they always say scented sludge toy, but sometimes they're not even scented. That is deceiving. So this is 7 ounces for $7.99. That is such a good price for this. This one is 3.1 stars out of 5. So again, this is average, right in the middle. This person rated this 1 stars. Unless you want to buy something called Woody's Clay for Men, you're wasting your money. My daughter was very excited to get this slime for her birthday. The company ended up sending something called Woody's Clay for Men. They do not send what is shown in the photo with the charm and fake sprinkles. I am not even sure what it is, but it's not children's slimes. Okay, that just doesn't sound too good at all. That's basically a scam at this point. Make sure your kids are old enough for this. This stuff sticks to everything. It was so fun at first. I tossed it after the third shirt was ruined. Why does this sound so familiar? I wonder. I don't know if you got that, but just in case you didn't, you shouldn't review something badly because of something that you did, not what the seller did, like ruining your clothes. That's your fault. Just to let you know, all of these slimes came in one box, except for one of them, but they're all under different sellers. This slime came not only in a bag, but it was also bubble wrapped. We got double the protection, a plus. Just like it shows in the picture, it included a baggie of rainbow confetti. The listing says that it's blueberry scented, but it is not. It smells like that usual iced tea smell that I always smell with these Amazon slimes. I don't know what it is that these sellers use. This slime is thick. Love the color, but you will notice throughout these clips of me playing with the slime, I keep looking at my hand because this slime is so wet. Almost uncomfortable to play with. Okay, I usually don't mind moist slimes, but this is too much. Overall, it's not a terrible slime, but it's not good either. It has potential. Next up, we have this slime, which looks like an avalanche slime, it seems like, from the picture. Beautiful color mixing cloud slime. Definitely not a cloud slime. This cost $9.99. This is rated 1.9 stars out of 5, so on the lower side, but it only has 3 ratings. Even if it only has 3 ratings, if it's that bad at this much, then that's a red flag. This person said it's not worth the money. My daughter is a slimeaholic and did not enjoy this slime. It did not look anything like the photo. It was a solid color and not fun to play with. She moved it aside and played with the others that I purchased that were less money. Ooh, that was a diss. Do not order in capital letters. Slime took almost a month to deliver. Showed up sticky, empty container, my kid cried. Now that is sad. This was only posted 3 months ago. The slime that I got definitely does not look like the pictures. It is for sure an avalanche slime because you can just tell from the outside. The product description does say that the colors are blue, pink, and white, and blue and pink mixed purple, so it probably mixed during shipping. But I'm just wondering how the blue just completely disappeared because there's a lot of blue in those pictures. It just seemed like the dominant color. It smelled like straight up glue. It doesn't have any particular bad scent. Other than that, I do actually enjoy the slime despite those minor flaws because it's such a beautiful slime, especially when I take it out of the container. After it's all mixed, it turns into this lavender purple color. It's clicky, glossy, and thick. Last but not least, we have the last slime. Newest, a birthday cake butter slime with ice cream and chocolate charm. Super soft toy for boys and girls. 4 ounces for $8.50. Woo! In the pictures, it actually shows a warning that tells you not to buy from a certain seller because that is a fake seller selling the same thing for cheaper maybe. Essentially, it's a scam, so I thought that was nice to put that warning. This one is rated 3.2 stars out of 5, which seems to be the common rating that I've gotten so far for all of the slimes that I bought. It's not a particularly high rating, but I wonder why it's rated only 3 stars. This person said, do not buy. This slime was so hard, I do not recommend buying it. It is a waste of money. 12 people found this helpful. There weren't that many bad reviews, and the reviews weren't that alarming. Like this review right here is pretty fair. Not a bad slime, a bit overactivated, however that's best for delivery. Sort of smelled like lemons. Once warmed up with hands and some clay, this slime was great. So all in all, you get what you pay for. Not stretchy, breaks at the slightest pull, smells like chemicals. That was very straightforward, which I like. So the label on the container actually says that it's scented birthday cake, but it doesn't smell like birthday cake. I kind of agree with the review that said that smells like lemons, or maybe not even lemons. It's that iced tea smell that I always smell. You know what? I don't know what it is. It could be like some good smelling chemicals. The slime came with an ice cream charm like it said that it would, but it didn't come with a chocolate charm. This is an amazing slime. I would not rate it 3 stars. I would bump it up to 4 stars. The texture is so nice. It's so creamy. It looks matte, which I love, and it has sprinkles. It looks like the picture, so that is great. It's very soft to touch and pokeable. The only minor flaws I would say is it's not as stretchy. Like if you were to stretch it fast, it would rip. And that settles this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!